Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7, streaming on Roku. On to your top story, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. The U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds will soon have a new leader who will take charge following the 2021 season. Lieutenant Colonel Justin Elliott will be the squadron's commander and lead pilot for the 2022 and 2023 demonstration seasons, replacing Colonel John Caldwell. The team also selected Major Ryan Yingling to serve as operations officer starting in June. By design, the position openings are reportedly rotated often to maintain continuity of experience and leadership. The city of Las Vegas is cracking down on animal abuse. A new ordinance supported by Councilman Stavros Anthony is making it so anyone convicted of mistreating and killing a pet may now be barred from owning another one for up to 5 years.
So Councilman Stavros Anthony had seen a series of publicized events of animal abuse in the media, and it really spurred him to want to review what is the city doing and how strong are its own animal cruelty laws.
The new ordinance also prohibits tethering pets outside for more than 10 hours within a 24-hour period in extreme heat. In other disturbing news, this groom is accused of raping a woman at a Las Vegas hotel room in the early morning hours of his wedding day on April 19th. Omar Delaney was in town from Washington for his wedding, according to his arrest report. His accuser told police she drank and felt tipsy when Delaney offered to walk her back to her hotel room and later raped her. He was arrested the next day. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, we want to show you the latest progress as the MSG Sphere takes its round shape. Crews are making progress on the Madison Square Garden Sphere at the Venetian, having reached the halfway point on adding massive trusses to its frame. The process has reached the midway point after 32 steel trusses were installed, and work is already underway on the southern hemisphere. About 600 workers are on the site each day. Now a check on your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour is here for you. We've made it halfway through the week and things are looking to stay hot. So it might be time to head out to the pools. Temperatures dropping tonight to the 70s before we get to the hottest day of the week. Thursday's high expected to get close to triple digits. But Friday, the winds pick back up and we get back down to the low 90s with some beautiful sunny skies to look forward to. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Hundreds of students have been quarantined or isolated because of COVID since in-person learning resumed in early March. That's according to CDC's data. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour has more. Good evening, Renee.
Good evening, Jen. The data shows an upward trend in the number of students who were in isolation or quarantine, from 308 reported March 8th to 685 students reported the week of April 12th. Isolation is mandated when a student has a confirmed positive case of COVID-19 or is symptomatic after an exposure, while quarantine is imposed when a student may have been exposed but does not have symptoms or a positive test.
It's important for parents, teachers, administrators, everyone to know what numbers of quarantines and isolations have been out there. The district says that no schools have had to shut down because of a COVID outbreak, and that's I think would be a big relief for everybody.
The figures do not indicate where the exposure or infection may have occurred, and it includes both students who are back on campus and those who continued with virtual learning full-time. For more on the findings, log on to lvrj.com. Jen?
Over in Henderson, Touro University, Nevada will require its students and employees to be fully vaccinated against COVID before they can come back to campus starting in June. Online students won't be required to get vaccinated. Speaking of vaccines, for those looking to get immunized in the comfort of their own car, the first mass drive-through vaccine clinic kicked off at the Las Vegas Convention Center this week. The drive-through is open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Those 16 and older can make their appointments through the Southern Nevada Health District website.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. The Raiders have announced that they have signed veteran cornerback Casey Hayward.
The Raiders obviously made some investments, draft capital, and some secondary help, including a young cornerback from Illinois, but they still needed that veteran presence. Casey Hayward becomes that player. He can play in the slot, he can play outside. He's got experience playing in Gus Bradley's cover 3 defensive system, so he's going to be somebody that can help teach that defense to the younger players. So it's one of those moves that I think obviously helps. I mean, right now, Casey Hayward becomes the best cornerback on this roster. He's been doing this at a pretty high level for a while now.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. John Rahm and Justin Thomas are the 10-1 co-favorites at the Westgate for the PGA Tour's Wells Fargo Championship, which starts Thursday in Charlotte, North Carolina. Bryson DeChambeau is next at 14-1, followed by Xander Schauffele at 16-1. Handicapper Wes Reynolds recommends a play on DeChambeau, among others. Read a full tournament preview with all of Reynolds' selections at lvrj.com.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County. Last summer, gym equipment worth thousands of dollars were stolen from Roanoke Elementary School, but now the school has brand new equipment thanks to a local manufacturer, Polar Shades. The PE teacher is saying she's thankful for the support. More than 800 students now get to enjoy a little exercise with new hula hoops, soccer balls, dodgeballs, and more. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. Chica at the Venetian will offer what may be the longest Mother's Day brunch from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Their special menu includes mimosas made with fresh pressed juices. Other places offering Mother's Day specials include Sugarcane Raw Bar Grill, the Sterling Club at Turnberry Place, Sparrow and Wolf, Reflection Bay, Lakeside at Wynn, and Casa Calavera at Virgin Hotels. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Sleep tight.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.